I would like to introduce an exercise that will help you to translate your intention that you came up with at the end of the crystallizing module into a prototype. All you need is a pen and paper and this video, and I will walk you through the different components. So let's start with your intention. So the last question in the crystallizing module was, what is your intention for the next 3 to 5 years? What is it that you want to bring into the world? And we're going to work with that intention. On the one hand, the question is, what is the long-term intention that is linked to that? Like, what is the intention for the next 10, 25 years, depending on the scope of your prototype? But what is the societal change that you would like to see and that this intention is contributing to? And on the other hand, bring it a little bit closer and translate it into an intention for the next 3 to 6 months. So, and by doing that and putting them next to each other, you can see whether they are coherent, whether you can see the interconnectedness in time. I often get the question, how do I know I'm doing the right prototype? Or whether the prototype will give me the right learning in order to learn what this intention could look like. And so that's the next component of this process. You might have several ideas about what prototypes you could do, and maybe it's wise to do several, and maybe it's wise to start with one. So imagine you have several ideas. There are 2 phases of asking the wisdom of all the intelligences that we have at our disposal. Start with the heart. Just when you think about the prototype, do you feel passion? And then there's the hand. If you sense into this prototype, do you have this strength that says, I cannot not do it. I really want to bring this into the world. And then you can ask the head for advice. And for that, there is this checklist that we sometimes use and introduce that might help with that, which is called the 7 R's. The 7 R's are relevant, revolutionary, rapid, rough, right, relationally effective, and replicable. Relevant means, is it relevant to all the stakeholders that are involved in your prototype? Revolutionary, is it a game changer? Does the prototype have that new quality of what you want to create? Rapid, is it something you can do on a very short term so that you don't have to do months of planning and analyzing? Can you start with something quickly, tomorrow, next week? Rough, can you do it with little resources? Right? Does it have the right size and scope? So this microcosmos of this prototype, does it reflect the whole of what you are trying to do? Relationally effective, does it leverage all the strengths and opportunities of existing communities and networks that are involved? And last one, replicable. If this would work well, can you see that this has the potential to be scaled up in different environments or in a larger context? So asking the wisdom of your heart, your hands, and your head might help you to filter your prototyping ideas. And you come up at the end with one or several prototypes that you would like to bring to the next level. And in the next video, we will introduce a template that will help you to refine the prototypes and to see how you can start learning by doing.